anyway, like I say, these kids they eventually go after me. They come after me. But like I said, they're mass murderers. And anyway, like I say, a lot of the girlfriends or a lot of the kids didn't even know that three buffed out guys were like doing all the killing or whatever using the starlight shells and using these other things. Like some kids actually thought that their parents legitimately died in some accident or something like that and stuff like that. Like a lot of girls find out that that you killed my parents. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you love your parents or not. And anyway, these other guys are like, so what? Anyway, yeah, and a lot of girls leave them and all kinds of other stuff. And some of them go, "You're not leaving me," and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, this goes around the world basically, and I don't know. It's really bad though. Anyway, eventually they come after me or something like that, and like I say, are trying to discredit me or something. Anyway, a lot of people try and kill me. It's amazing how many people actually try and kill me. Like I say, they're more long-range plans as they actually get to Mars eventually. And basically, they're trying to suppress the fact that we're actually from a colony ship and that I own colony ships. And it gets bigger as you get further down the line towards the future. But anyway, and eventually people figure out who I am and all that other stuff. And eventually some people try and become nanotechnology life forms, and it gets all crazy as you get into the future. And basically, and then I'm just like, I don't care. Anyway, eventually, and some people are like, well, we're going to protect you for as long as we can until the worst of it, gets here, because basically everyone knows which way it's going, and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, and because a lot of people are like, well, it's not right what they're going to do. Anyway, and my exoskeleton life forms protect me a lot. And like I say, you can shoot them all you want, and basically they'll keep coming. And there's trillions of them out there in the galaxy. Zillions, basically. They're a very effective and almost unkillable life form. And they knew me very well. But oh well, whatever. Eventually someone tries to take them over. A lot of things happen over the last 100 trillion years. And for the most part, it doesn't really affect my existence much. But they try and affect me a lot of different times, and that kind of rats them out as far as who they are. And they're wondering how people know who they are. But, it's because they've been attacking me for 100 trillion years, 100 million years. And so by the time I'm Brian, it's like, well, we know exactly who's coming after you because, they've been attacking you for so long. Anyway, so yeah, so a lot of people, I don't know, basically, yeah, a lot of kids killed their parents. A lot of kids did this. A lot of kids did that, and then they confuse it so much that not even they know what's going on or who's what. Like I said, a lot of these kids, they just shoot first and ask questions later, using the starlight shells, and so they never really get a chance to ask the people about certain things in the universe and in the world. So then eventually they start making shit up. Anyway. Yeah, whatever. It's over hundreds of trillions of years, and basically, I'm God. I'm the creator. So, I'm like, I don't care. I'm happier being dead. Like, considering all the craziness and psychoticness. A bunch of people calling themselves creator or something, and really they just had access to the starlight shells and killed a lot of other people very easily. Yeah, like I said, the shells will go through just about anything, even tanks. Even a small pistol round could possibly take out a tank, because those put a small hole in a tank. You don't even need a tank. You don't even need a big cannon to take out a tank with one of these babies. You can just go walk up to a tank and shoot it. So it makes whoever owns them pretty well effective, And basically that's what they do, and that's all they are. Basically, is pretty much the bigger killers. I guess they're willing to do anything. And unlike a normal bullet round or whatever, where you get shot and it's damaging, but a surgeon can possibly save you. There's no saving these people. If one of these shells goes off. So, eventually, a group decides to eliminate them from the world, or something like that, because they're just these kids are running around and they'll be like, "Fuck you, man," and they end up killing hundreds of people, like whole lines of people, just from one bullet shell. Like I said, if it goes down a line, it'll kill everybody. Like all those people. If one of the starlight shells goes off, it'll kill every single one. Even from like a 45 or something like that, it'll kill everyone, basically, until the round is extinguished or used, because it kills 360 degrees all around it, and whatever it hits, until it fizzles out or whatever. So anyway, so one of these punk kids could fire down the line and basically kill the whole line. So a bunch of older people eventually try and eliminate it so they can't kill so many people anymore. So anyway, a bunch of 20-year-olds were running around with them. So, and that's why there was so much, because like body armor won't do any good, you know. So anyway, so yeah, and a bunch of kids are going around. Like, it pisses me off. Why? Because I know about your secret. Anyway, whatever. Like I said, the starlight shells they're uranium and then this other metal and then another metal jacket, and basically you shoot them and they put out millions of little needles. The Japanese call them 1,000 paper cut bullets, or 1,000 needle bullets, whatever. They've been around for hundreds of years, and you know, they just said they don't make them anymore. I mean, it's like, use a bullet, man. What, are you lazy? So anyway, but these kids run around with them for a while. Anyway, they don't get anywhere near me though, so. Other than maybe to annoy me, because everyone knows who they are. So, because they kill a lot of people. Because they can actually, like, they can kill whole crowds, possibly even kill a helicopter. You know, just if the bullet can get near it, it can kill it. So, anyway, yeah, it's one of the more psychotic rounds out there, and a bunch of kids were running around with them. Anyway, if you know metallurgy, you can make them. And I think the city knows them very well. Anyway, yeah. Eventually it's tracked back to the source to find out who was making them. And basically some other people go after them because they're tired of their sons and daughters and family members dying. It's Bill Gates and a bunch of other people. Zacory. So once they get Bill Gates, they figure it all out or something like that. Right? Because a lot of people, you know, they're really dangerous. So anyway, but they make a debut out there in the world, here and some other places, I believe. And that's why I think about them when I see this place, pretty much. And like I say, police can't stop. Kills everyone. One bullet. Anyway, all you need is 15 feet, and it's deadly. Anyway, and somebody told Zachary all this stuff about it. And they're like, yeah. And they killed a bunch of people to get the money to get the bullets made or whatever. Anyway, whatever. It's for space. You use it to build stars and stuff, not for killing people. But apparently no one really understood this. So anyway, like I say, I'm Lucifer Star. You know, I used them in space, and that's why I had them. So anyway, legitimate use. Some people try and get me for basically trying to say that I had something to do with it. It's like, no, I used them in space for creating the star that's in the center of a galaxy and matter all around us. That's what they're used for. So anyway, they had a usefulness and they're useful, but not for what Zachary was using them for. So anyway, yeah. So a bunch of kids run around shooting a bunch of other people and killing a lot of people. Like, it was in the news, and then Zachary made sure that it wasn't known or whatever. Yeah, whatever. So a bunch of spring break people kill a bunch of other people. A little bit of science, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you can make them yourself. There's a lot of ways to kill people, but it's like, well, you know, killing people ain't exactly a new thing. So anyway, walking into basically the killing your workers really ain't exactly, it's kind of frowned upon. So anyway. So people come around me and say, no one believes this guy, no one, because they know I'll know about it eventually. Like I say, they can't actually kill me, so they eventually try and make me forget who I am and forget about all this stuff, because they know I'll know. So I'll tell the world, oh my God, the world I knew. Like, they had to deal with it. So anyway, sons and daughters and all that dying everywhere, here, there, everywhere. But they didn't know exactly what they were using for ammo. Well, it's Starlight Shell. Yeah, a couple of metallurgy people eventually figured it out or reverse engineer it. So anyway, yeah, but they pretend to be rich or whatever and live on the inflation. And eventually end up killing each other or killing someone else or getting killed. I don't know. Yeah, not really sure. I don't really care. Just a bunch of fucked up idiots.